Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. This time out, Sweetwater exclusive Les Paul Customs. Let's check them out. The guitar I'm holding is a special model that we're calling the Modern Les Paul Custom. Now it has the traditional Les Paul Custom design. We have a solid mahogany back, and in this case it is an absolutely gorgeous piece of mahogany. And that's bound with two different layers, front and back, just as on a regular Les Paul Custom. And we have a stunning flame maple top on this. These are hand-selected at the Gibson Custom Factory. But that's not the only stunning flame maple on this guitar. We've also got an incredibly figured neck. It's also made of maple. It's a 5-piece neck with 3 pieces of maple and 2 strips here which are walnut. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got gold locking tuners. On the front, we've got gold hardware. Now this is an ABR1 bridge. Now this bridge is a little different than the standard tune-o-matic bridge that you'd have on a Les Paul Custom. The ABR1 is narrower, and that lets you actually tighten down the tailpiece tight against the body to give you additional sustain. The pickups on this guitar are 2 Custombuckers, and they're designed to exactly recreate the sound of a traditional PAF pickup from the late 50s. But where things really get interesting here is with the controls. We of course have the standard dual volume and dual tone controls, one for each pickup. Those pickups are each pull pots as well. The 2 volume pots tap the pickups, so when you pull those up, you split from double coil to single coil, and also for the neck pickup. So you get a lot of combinations of tone right there. You can go from humbucking to single coil on the bridge, humbucking to single coil on the neck, as well as different combinations of those when you're in the middle position on the pickup selector. But it doesn't stop there. When you're in the middle position on the pickup selector, the tone control for the neck pickup becomes a phase switch. So we switch in and out of phase by pulling that up. And finally, we have a kill switch on the tone control for the bridge pickup. Let's check out how this guitar sounds. I'm playing through a Mesa Boogie Rectiverb 25 through a Mesa Boogie cabinet with a single Celestion Vintage 30 speaker. We'll begin with clean tones. Here's our bridge pickup in humbucking mode. You can hear we've got that fat round sound of a PAF and a Les Paul with a lot of nice sparkle on the top due to that maple neck. When we pull up, we get single coil on the bridge pickup. That brings in that thinner sound, a lot more sparkle, great for rhythm parts. You can use that for your rhythm parts and push down for your humbucking for a fat lead tone. When we go to the neck position, we begin with humbucking. That's a really round, rich tone, great for jazz playing, great for blues playing, and also if you want a thick rock tone. When we pull up, we get a single coil in the neck position. Very articulate, a lot of snap on the top end, it's a nice bright sound. When we combine the 2 pickups together, we have 4 different possibilities. We can have both in humbucking mode. The traditional sound of a Les Paul with both pickups engaged. Now we can put the bridge pickup into single coil while leaving the neck pickup in humbucking. Or we can reverse that. We can have the bridge in humbucking and the neck in single coil. By combining that with the volume controls in either of those positions, you can really dial in exactly the tone that you want. And our final position is with both pulled up, so we're getting single coil out of both pickups with both on at the same time. Since we're in the center position, we can also explore that phase switch. So let's go back to both pickups in humbucking mode. And now we'll pull the phase switch up. It gives you that round nasal tone that you expect to hear when 2 pickups are out of phase. It's a very useful sound to have in conjunction with the other sounds from the Les Paul. And of course we can fine tune that as well. We can put the bridge pickup in single coil, the neck pickup in single coil, or both in single coil. So you have a lot of options on this guitar. You can go from a thin, very bright sound to a really fat, rich singing tone. The modern Les Paul Custom is spec'd for maximum playability. The action on this guitar is really low, but it doesn't buzz at all and the strings never fret out. You've got all that great Les Paul sustain. Now let's check out some of the sounds with some gain. This is our bridge pickup in humbucking. And here's our neck pickup in humbucking mode. Both those are great tones, perfect for rock, metal, hard rock, any style where you want to have a lot of singing sustain with distortion. You can do that with this Les Paul. Now, of course, we can pop into single mode with both those pickups as well. So here's single coil on the neck. And here's single coil on the bridge. Both very useful sounds. We can combine the two pickups together. Here's both in single coil. And we can switch those down to humbucking mode for both of them as well. And pop them out of phase. Lots and lots of different tones available with the modern Les Paul Custom. The kill switch is useful both for creating stutter effect as well as for silencing the guitar when you're using high gain. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Sweetwater exclusive modern Les Paul Custom. As I mentioned, this is a limited edition and it's available in 3 finishes. The one I've been playing is a gorgeous natural finish, and behind me we have an equally gorgeous ebony as well as a silver sparkle. Thanks for joining me for this installment of Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll have more guitars, more amps, more effects, and we'll be making lots of music. I'm Mitch Gallagher.